We are here watching Mama B cook some awesome stuff here. These hash browns look wonderful, Mama. This is Belinda. Everyone knows her as B, and we're in her truck. I have been watching. I can help. I'm more than happy to help.
If you start cracking some eggs.
Sure. Wear your gloves. I'll put some gloves on.
Large gloves, and we'll get in some gloves.
I guess my hands are large. So tell us a little bit about your truck. How long have you had the truck here?
Originally I started in 2011, but it didn't quite work out. You know, I jumped in the water with no floating, so I didn't exactly know what I was doing. So we had shut down, but we started up again in November of 2014. So we've been going for about 9 months now, and it's been a great success. This time around, it's been great.
So what did you learn in the meantime? Like, how did you get to the point where you decided it didn't work out in 11, and what did you learn between then and 14?
Well, I learned that in 2011, what I started to do, I kind of had a restaurant menu on my food truck, and it was just, I was carrying too much product at the time, so there was a lot of product loss. So
you pared it down.
I pared it down, and then this time I specialize in gourmet hot dogs.
Right.
So
we have one of these things here.
We do.
These things are amazing. This is a Chicago dog, and this one
this is my Sonoran dog. This is a bacon-wrapped, deep-fried hot dog.
It looks just amazing. These things are just, and there's mustard on this and everything on this smells just wonderful. And then, of course, breakfast burritos too, right?
Yes.
Now, I got one really specific question about breakfast burritos.
Okay.
Where can I get a tortilla that big?
Over at Shamrock Foods.
Do they have them there?
They do.
Because I keep buying them, from the grocery store. You get those little tiny ones.
Right, and then you try to roll it, it just doesn't work.
No.
Yeah.
You got to get the large.
You got to get the large tortillas.
The large, big ones.
Yeah.
So how do if I were to make, say, huevos rancheros or a breakfast burrito or something?
Okay, so let's start with the huevos rancheros. What we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to go ahead and crack 2 eggs in a pan.
2 eggs. Is this a hot skillet here?
It is.
All right. I'm going to give you the shells. All right. There we go.
And then what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to warm up 2 tortillas up on the flat top.
All right. And stir some of this chili. This is like the old school grandma chili with the pork in it. And you grind your own pork,
I grind my own pork. I buy whole pork loins and I grind my own pork.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So did you have a restaurant culinary background, or did you just learn all this on your own?
I don't. My mother was a chef back in the day. So I was always in the kitchen. So I learned from my mom, and then my grandfather was an executive chef in Manhattan.
Oh.
So I do come from a little bit of culinary experience. So I've grown up with a love of cooking.
That's cool. That's very cool.
Yeah.
And so we just fry these up here. Just keep that hot oil going on these guys, right?
Right.
I'm no stranger to a kitchen, just stranger to a commercial kitchen.
It's pretty much the same, just a little bigger.
Right. So, and how many employees do you have? I know you guys are just 2 of them, right?
I have 2. It's myself and 2 other employees. This is Daniel. This is my sous chef and my manager.
All right.
This is Chelsea Herrera. She runs customer service, but she is learning the whole truck from stem to stern.
Awesome.
So, I'm pretty confident that if I can't go out with my truck, I can send these 2 guys out to run my truck, and they do an awesome job.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
So how hard is it to find places to go? Because you can't just park anywhere, right?
Right.
You got to be able to kind of line up somewhere.
Yeah, the zoning's a little bit tricky. A lot of breweries are one of the main things.
What's your favorite one to go to? Because I got my favorites.
Well, I do Tractor Brewery at Wells Park.
Oh yeah,
which is
right down the
really
street from us here. Yeah.
Right. And I just recently picked up La Cumbre.
Oh, great.
I did La Cumbre last Monday. We had a great day. And
that's a hard one because their parking lot is so small.
Right. Yeah. But they leave the space right in front.
So
truck. So
at 10 p.m. once people have had a few beers, what do they order?
A little bit of everything.
Oh, really?
It just depends. Yeah.
There's not like a specific I've had 3 beers, egg omelet.
Yeah, no.
That's what we like to make.
Yeah, they ask
really?
us what's the best, and then flip away, and then we're good.
You want me to flip these?
Yes.
I am totally horrible at flipping eggs.
Lunch.
My mom will be proud.
You didn't break the yolk.
I'm gonna just leave that right there.
There we go.
It's close enough.
There you go. And then from there, what we're going to do is we go ahead and we heated up the tortillas, and then I go ahead and I drop them in the red chili.
Oh, yeah.
Right? So So we're going to go ahead
That's
and
the way to
just
do
let
it.
them get in there with the red chili a little bit.
All right.
And then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and just serve them up on the bottom. We're going to put 2 corn tortillas with the red chili.
This chili, I wish we had smell-o-vision because this chili it smells so good.
And then we'll go ahead and put the 2 eggs on top.
Oh my gosh.
And then I'm going to go ahead and hand it on down the line there, and then they'll finish it all up.
Oh, no hash browns? Like, I think
yeah,
hash browns. Like, we got hash browns over here.
So go ahead and
We'll
serve
just-
up some hash browns
we'll
in
put
one of those
these-
spots there. There we go. And then we'll get a couple slices of bacon up on there.
Oh,
and
good.
I do have fresh pinto beans that we're going to serve up on there.
This is really great.
And then we're going to go ahead and let them finish
So
them up.
how-
So now we'll just put a little bit of cheese and stuff on there.
How hard is the business to run? I mean, is this compared to a restaurant, compared to other things? Is this...
There's a lot of work involved.
Yeah.
I mean, you know.
Because people think you just drive up, make some food, and drive away.
Right.
But it's
and
really not.
And it's not. You know, there's a lot of work to it. You know, you got to keep your upkeep. You got to make sure your truck is nice and clean and healthy. You know, and
You have a generator, you got to keep.
you got to keep up the
primed,
generator.
yeah.
You know, you got your propane and stuff like that. But as far as between this and a brick and mortar,
Yeah.
I would do the food truck any day
Really?
over a brick and mortar. Yeah.
Is it because of-
with a brick and mortar, people have to come to you.
Mm-hmm.
With a mobile food truck, you go to them.
Right.
So wherever they need food, you know, you can go. You know, there's places that we've vended up in Rio Rancho that they're out in the, almost like in the middle of nowhere. So there's really no places to go eat. So
That's
you
most
go-
of Rio Rancho, I think.
Yeah, right. So it works out pretty good. You
Yeah,
know, to
right.
park and do a lunch service and feed everybody.
Very cool. So which one of these dogs was the one with the crema on it?
That one right
Is this one? It's this one. How did you? Is this a recipe that you made up, or is this
No,
something
it is
that
not.
you kind of?
It's a hot dog that actually originated from Sonora, Mexico. Actually, like in Tucson, Arizona, those are like a very popular hot dog.
Really?
And I just researched hot dogs online.
Oh.
And I came up with a lot of different hot dogs, and I ordered a book online that has hot dogs from around the world.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think I have- I
Different
just
ways of
discovered maybe-
serving their hot dogs. Yeah.
Oh, that's
So,
awesome.
you know, I've tried to come up with something a little bit different.
Right.
You know, every week we try to have like a different special on the truck. Try something different. You know, a few weeks.
One of the things we're doing that's new too is Tuesdays on the Civic Plaza every other
for Truckin' Tuesdays.
Truckin'
We love
Tuesday.
that.
So we'll be out there next Tuesday. I'd sure like to see more people come on out, but
Right,
we got a
on the
good
Civic
crowd out there
Plaza.
as well. Yeah.
Yeah, no, so
Yeah.
that's one of my favorite things to do because it's you guys, it'll be everybody else,
Right.
and you can kind of like pick and choose stuff from all the food trucks, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
That's great.
Sometimes
Well, we're
we'll
gonna
do that.
come back in a couple of seconds, and we're gonna eat some of this stuff. I'm gonna have some bacon, sneak some of this before we come back, though. This is good. I wish I could take credit for the bacon.